Hi everyone, Mbappe is officially saying goodbye to PSG, and we've prepared another top episode of the latest news just for you. Hit the video with a like and let's get the show on the pitch. Staying at Real Madrid? We'll see what happens. I want to finish the season well, then we will see, Luka Modric stated. Eintracht Frankfurt have ultimately decided not to sign Kylian MBAPPE on a permanent deal. The player will return to Manchester United. Bayer Leverkusen extended their unbeaten record in all competitions to 50 games. They have 3 matches left to play to go the whole season without a single defeat. Dominic Solanke celebrated his goal against Brentford by putting on a mask worn by character Obito Uchiha from the popular anime show Naruto. Holstein Kiel have reached the Bundesliga for the first time in their history. St. Pauli earned Bundesliga promotion as well. Bayern Munich considered a move for Oliver Glasner in their hunt for a new head coach, but Crystal Palace have no plans to let him go. Don't ask me anymore about planning for players who are not here. It'll depend on the end of the season and the situation we are in, Xavi claimed. After Mallorca's 1-0 victory over Las Palmas, Granada were officially relegated to Segunda Division. Al Hilal won the Saudi Pro League title for the 19th time in its history. They clinched the gold medals prematurely for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons. Bologna will play in the Champions League for the first time since 1964-65 season. After AS Roma's loss to Atalanta, the Greyhounds guaranteed themselves a top 5 finish in Serie A. Arda Güler scored in a 3rd La Liga fixture in a row. He was put in the starting lineup in all 3 games. Diego Simeone, coach of Atletico Madrid, achieved his 400th victory at the helm of the Rojiblanco club with a 1-0 win against Celta. Legendary Atletico goalkeeper Jan Oblak wants to leave the club in search of a new challenge. The Indians intend to buy Georgi Mamardashvili from Valencia as his replacement. Shakhtar Donetsk have become the 15th-time Ukrainian Premier League champions. They will play in the Champions League in case Borussia Dortmund loses to Real Madrid in this year's final. Liverpool are considering a move for Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon. However, he is valued at £100 million. Manchester City beat Fulham for the 16th game in a row. This is the longest consecutive winning streak by one Premier League team against another. 19-year-old midfielder Lovros von Arek netted his first Bundesliga goal for Bayern Munich. Toni Kroos clinched his 200th victory as a Real Madrid player. Burnley returned to the championship just 1 season after being promoted. Reece James made his first appearance on the pitch in 153 days and immediately provided an assist to Nicolas Jackson. Bayern Munich have confirmed that Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting and right-back Bonassar are leaving the club as free agents. Iñaki Williams has scored his 100th goal for Athletic Bilbao. 30-year-old Rafa Silva leaves Benfica as a free agent. The matter was confirmed by the team's head coach Roger Schmidt. Manchester United suffered their 9th defeat at Old Trafford this season, equaling their highest number of home losses in a single campaign. Gianluigi Donnarumma's understudy Keylor Navas has announced that he is leaving PSG at the end of the season as a free agent. Kylian MBAPPE? I'm not thinking about that topic at the moment. We have more important things to focus on right now, Carlo Ancelotti said. Joško Gvardiol registered his first double in his career. He has netted 5 goals in his last 7 league appearances. Sheriff Tiraspol, who beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu back in 2021, did not win the Moldovan title for the first time in 9 years. Petro Club became the champion for the first time in its history. Liverpool are planning to trigger the release clause of West Ham United winger Mohamed Kudus, which is worth €85 million. Legendary goalkeeper Manuel Neuer made his 500th Bundesliga appearance. Paolo Maldini's son, Daniel, will leave AC Milan for Monza on a permanent basis. This season, he's been performing for Monza on loan. Real Madrid and Lucas Vazquez have agreed on all the terms of a new contract which will be announced shortly. Brighton and Hove Albion legend Pascal Gross will leave the club and join Eintracht Frankfurt for between €3 and €5 million. Andrei Lunin will decide whether to pen a new contract with Real Madrid after the Champions League final. Playing in the final is highly important for him. During the game against Arsenal, the Old Trafford's roof leaked heavily due to a heavy downpour. Arsenal continue its battle with Man City for the Premier League trophy. Mikel Arteta's side dominated the whole game against Man United, but it was Leandro Trossard's only goal in the 21st minute that made the difference clear. Hans-Dieter Flick has emerged as the new frontrunner for the Bayern Munich head coaching job. Die Roten have already opened talks with him, offering him a contract that runs until the summer of 2026. Flick wanted to try himself in La Liga or the Premier League, but never got the opportunity. Therefore, he's considering a return to Bayern. Although he will only agree to come back if the club guarantees him a long-term project, as he's not willing to be a coach just for one season. It should be recalled that in 2019-20 season, Bayern won the treble under Flick's guidance. The signing of Bernardo Silva is no longer a priority for Barcelona. The club believes that the transfer of the Portuguese will not be financially profitable, so as of now, the chances of his transfer to Barca are extremely low. Instead of Bernardo, Barcelona want to bring back Xavi Simons, who delivered a pretty strong season for RB Leipzig on loan from PSG. Still, only a loan deal is possible at the moment, given that PSG will ask for at least 100 million euros for the Dutchman's services. Bernardo himself would love to represent Barcelona. He is in love with the city and the club. Barcelona could offload their winger Rafinha for a very large sum this summer. Saudi Pro League triumphants Al Hilal have made Rafinha one of their key targets for the transfer window. The Saudi club is set to offer Barcelona 100 million euros for the Brazilian, which should totally suit the Catalans. If Al Hilal failed to reach an agreement with Rafinha, Tottenham Hotspur forward Richarlison could be an alternative. That said, Rafinha has always dreamed of playing for Barca and he has no plans to change clubs. Real Madrid celebrated their La Liga triumph in the legendary Plaza de Cibeles in Madrid. The star of the celebration was once again head coach Carlo Ancelotti, who repeated his legendary photo with a cigar and black glasses. Then Don Carlo had an epic dance with Antonio Rudiger, and Lucas Vázquez gave the world a new meme. The Real Madrid defender left next to the mayor of Madrid when the latter emphasized during his speech that only one team had managed to beat Los Blancos this season: Atletico Madrid. You see, the mayor of Madrid, José Almeida, is a well-known Colchoneros supporter. Meanwhile, Jude Bellingham shocked everyone with his level of Spanish when he spoke to the fans. He said, "Thank you so much for your support this season. One more great match at Wembley. Let's go to win. A la Madrid."
A la Madrid.
In just 1 year, Bellingham has spoken more words to fans in Spanish than Gareth Bale ever did in his entire Madrid spell. Kylian MBAPPE made his last appearance at the Parc des Princes. The PSG legend scored against Toulouse in the 8th minute. Yet, PSG still ended up losing 1-3. Kylian ran to celebrate with Keylor Navas, who was on the bench and is also expected to leave the Parisians this summer. Prior to the game, the PSG fans did a colorful choreo with Mbappe's portrait. But when the announcer named the starting lineup after the warm-up, a certain group of fans were booing Mbappe. According to L'Equipe, almost no one at the club knew about the fact that Mbappe was gonna record a favorable video on Friday. Club president Nasser Al-Khelaifi found about it from social media. Fabrizio Romano reports that Mbappe has never been tempted by offers from the Premier League, turning down a 200 million euros per year salary in Saudi Arabia last summer. Real Madrid will announce his move after the Champions League final. Yet, the famous streamer iShowSpeed claimed that Kylian would not join the Merengues. How do you believe? Guys, that's it for today. Subscribe if you found this video useful and interesting. Check out the suggested videos from our other projects. The Football News Channel was with you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.